Take a look at this slow-motion footage of a human eye. You're watching a subconscious action performed up to 20,000 times a day. That volume of repetitive movement is an extreme endurance event. By the time you go to sleep tonight, your eyelids will have run a physical marathon. This is a high-speed mechanical system, engineered to handle constant friction and movement without failing. This illustration shows how we can map the anatomy of the eye to familiar everyday machines. Your eyelid combines the rigid lifting system of a garage door, the sweeping action of a windshield wiper, and a dedicated hydration pump. To understand how our delicate eyes survive the harsh outside world, we have to look under the hood of this biological machine. The first mechanical challenge the eye faces is fatigue. How do you move a body part 20,000 times a day without exhausting the surrounding tissue? The body's first design secret is utilizing the thinnest skin found anywhere on a human being, measuring only about 0.2 millimeters thick. But skin that thin is flimsy. On its own, it would just flop aimlessly and fail to provide a reliable seal over the eyeball. Hidden beneath the skin is a firm, curved plate of fibrous tissue, acting as the eyelid's internal frame. By combining weightless skin with this sturdy frame, the body creates a low-energy garage door panel that slides up and down without buckling. If the eyelid is a rigid panel, something has to pull it upward against gravity. Deep inside the eye socket, a dedicated lifting muscle acts as the motor, attaching directly to the top edge of that structural plate. Watch it contract backward, hoisting the solid plate upward, exactly like a motorized chain hauling a garage door. This motor must maintain constant sustained tension every single second you are awake, just so you can see. Without this tireless upward pulling system, gravity would keep the lids shut, and our default state would be blindness. The opposite mechanical need is a way to forcefully shut the door, to protect and clean the surface. Wrapping entirely around the eye opening is a circular muscle that controls the sweeping motion. As this circular muscle flexes, it draws the upper lid smoothly down. It acts identically to a windshield wiper sweeping across curved glass. This specialized motor ensures that every single blink effectively sweeps away microscopic debris in a fraction of a second. At this point, we run into a mechanical flaw. Dragging a dry wiper across a windshield causes severe friction damage. In this zoomed-in cross-section, we see the built-in oil pumps, vertical tube-like glands embedded directly inside that internal frame. When you blink, the closing muscle squeezes these tubes, pushing a microscopic drop of lubricating oil onto the eye. To make sure this system deploys at the right time, the eyelid relies on your eyelashes. They serve as sensitive tripwires. The lashes work like a cat's whiskers. The second a foreign object brushes against them, they trigger the closing muscle to shut the lid instantly. This integrated defense system of sensory tripwires and instant lubrication guarantees the eye is protected before friction or impact can cause harm. To truly appreciate this machinery, we have to watch all of these separate components fire together at once. This 3D view shows the sequence. The lifting muscle relaxes, the circular wiper sweeps down, and the oil pumps are squeezed. Then, the lifting muscle instantly pulls the stiff internal frame back up, completing the entire cycle in roughly 1/10 of a second. Seeing this dense network of motors and pumps reveals how much engineering is packed into such a small space. The next time someone describes an event happening in the blink of an eye, you'll know how many separate parts move in sync to make that instant possible.